Look, there's a new comment on our video. Would you guys be interested in doing a multi-species fishing tournament? Nah, it's probably some small channel. 43,000 subscribers. Alright, this is serious, bro. So here's how it works. Us and 7 other Utah-based fishing channels would be competing to catch the most different species possible. You would get 1 point for each different species and 1 additional point if you had the biggest of that species out of everyone. The biggest challenge for us was going to be catching the most different species, because if you know our channel, you know we only really go for white bass, bullheads, and catfish. However, our one saving grace was that we were assigned to Utah County, which is supposedly one of the best regions to have. The tournament ran for 2 days, and this video will showcase our experience in this tournament. Also, 2 of us were only able to fish at a time to make it fair, so without further ado, let's kick it off with day 1. Alright, so it is 6:30 a.m. and we got to the spot. Yep. Me and JC are fishing first. I'm gonna go for white bass, and then you're going for catfish on Garg, the 8-foot catfish rod. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just had the first catch of the day. It's a nice little white bass.
So, lip on the...
Closed. It's 10 1/4. And this white bass was actually the first fish that anybody had caught in the tournament, so we were off to a great start. Okay, we got bites on JC's rod. Oh, you're getting jerks. Yeah, holy, yeah. That's outrageous, holy. That dismantled that shrimp. That was definitely a catfish. Yo, JC's on one.
Get double it.
Catching this bullhead brought us up to 2 species within the first hour of fishing, which was great signs for the tournament. We've been here for about 2 hours. We've got 2 species down. Now we're going for channel cats still. JC's got the most atrocious rig you've ever seen, but it's gonna catch. It's gonna catch a green giant.
Hey, Grant, that's one. Looked like a bull. I guess a bullhead's not gonna be fighting as hard. I don't think you're making much progress. Oh, this is him. Hey, let's go. Oh, he's nice. Dang, he's actually big. Whoa, let's go. Yeah.
With that personal best catch from Grant, we added another species to our list and solidified the biggest catfish for all the tournament. Those 3 fish were actually all we were able to catch at Utah Lake, so we decided to head to a different pond in hopes of catching rainbow trout, tiger trout, and bluegill. Also, this is the score if you're wondering. Alright, we just made it to the second spot. We're going for trout here. So I have silver rooster tail on. You have blue fox spinner. Nice. And then I have bread just on a bait rod, so hopefully we can catch something. Okay, so we've been here for about an hour and a half and have no fish, so we're gonna try that spot over there. Grant's already there. It's has a lot of weeds, but we got a fly, so we're gonna see if we can catch some. Now JC just caught a rainbow trout, our first trout of the day. There we go. You got it, buddy. Nice. He's good. This little rainbow trout gave us our 4th species and our 7th point of the tournament. And it turns out this little corner was where all of the rainbow trout lived, because we caught like 10 of them here. But we already caught one, so it doesn't really count. Alright, so we've caught like 15 rainbow trout. No tiger or brown yet, though. We'll fish for another hour or so, see what happens. Yeah.
The right goat with another.
Alright, we had no luck at the other spot, so we moved over here. We're gonna try to catch some bluegill and maybe some tigers. We'll see what happens. Yo, it's a bluegill? Let's go. Be an ugly bluegill, but it's chill.
Yo, chill out on my bluegill.
We got this small bluegill entered as our 5th species and our 8th point. Alright, first bluegill. Release perfectly. Let's go, Grant. Let's go. Our total for day 1 goes as follows. The biggest white bass worth 2 points, the biggest bullhead also worth 2 points, and the biggest channel catfish also worth 2 points. A small rainbow trout worth 1, and a small bluegill worth 1, putting us at a total of 8. And these were the scores for everyone else. Alright, it is the start of day 2. It's about 7 in the morning right now. We're at this little bass pond. And we'll see if we can try to catch a bass. There's also a chance of catching carp, so I have my carp right over there. We'll see what happens. Yo, we got a bass. Let's freaking go.
I've never caught a bass before. It's so heavy.
Dude, that's a nice one too. That's like solid size.
I just bounced it over where I looked like a good spot would be, and he just bit.
Dude, that's actually sick.
No way.
Okay,
I caught a bass. I caught a bass. I caught a bass. I caught a bass. Look at this. I caught one.
That's beautiful, bro. All right, let's enter it. With JC catching his first largie ever, we added our 6th species to our list. After that bass, we couldn't catch a carp there or at Utah Lake, so we decided to try a different spot for tiger trout. But we could only catch rainbows there as well. And with 6 hours left in the tournament, we had to go to Provo River Delta to go again for carp and maybe a brown trout if we're lucky. Guys, if I'm being honest, things are not looking up in our favor right now. We are currently in last place. I'm chasing a lot of points, I can't lie. We are at Provo River Delta. We've heard this place is really good for catching carp. We have seen like a... Bro, did you see that? Did you see that? Seen like a... Bro, that's what I'm talking about. We've seen like 50 of these carp just jump out of the water. Like, they're insane aggressive right now, and they're all over here. But we just need to catch one. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If we can catch one, then that'll bump us up to 9 points. Somebody did catch a white bass that was bigger than ours. So if we can catch carp, then we'll go for that next. Okay, we've been here for about an hour. No bites, except for one. It just stole all of my corn. All right, it's 5 o'clock. It's Saturday. The tournament ends in 1 hour. Haven't caught any carp. So we're just cooked. I think we got last place, but that's all right. For the last hour, I'm just gonna be using this, white curly tail, see if we can catch some white bass. Right after that, Grant heard me yelling at him.
Actually, okay, I'll get the bump, but take the look out first. Feeling some fish.
There we go. Holy, let's go.
Let's go. Hey, at least we didn't get skunked.
And we got a new fish. With me catching that last fish of the tournament, we just had to wait for Nathan to tally up the scores of everyone in the tournament. And these ended up being the final scores. Congratulations to Boundless Bryce from the West region. You're actually insane. I don't know how you caught 18 different species, but okay. I think throughout this tournament, we honestly didn't do bad. The only real upset was us not catching a carp, because that's something that we've done before in the past. But we honestly had some pretty nice catches, like JC's largie, Grant's 12-pound catfish, and a very rare brown trout. We honestly had a blast fishing this tournament, and we're excited to expand our skills so that we can do better next tournament. Huge thanks to Nathan from Wild About Fish. None of this would have been possible without him. And make sure you watch all the other POVs of this tournament. I will link them in the description. And with that, we're out.
Oh.